Hi guys.
Mr. J here, everyone, and I am super excited to get right into today's topic, effects. Now, when I say that word, we probably all immediately think of special effects, like in movies or TV shows. Poof. That's not the kind of effect I'm talking about. I mean the kind of effect that happens after you do something. Let me say it a different way. If we perform some kind of an action, that action is going to have a result. For example, if the action that I perform is to throw a water balloon up in the air and try to catch it with my face, then the result is going to be that I'm going to get wet and probably regret doing that. If the action I perform is going outside in Texas on a hot summer day and standing on the sidewalk, no, not on the sidewalk, on the sidewalk, barefoot, then the result is that my feet are going to get hot and I'm probably going to do a silly dance. If the action I perform is going to the store and buying cake, then the result is I'm going to have cake. See, everyone's actions have an effect or result of some kind. It doesn't matter if you're a 6-year-old kid, the richest person in the world, or the President of the United States. Your actions affect yourself and others. Now, sometimes we do try to hide from the results of our actions, but eventually it catches up with everyone. So today, we're going to focus on the theme of how everything we do has an effect on us and others. We're also going to pick up where we left off in our last Bible time and talk about how what Adam and Eve did affected all of us. But let's get things started with Everyday Adventure Man.
Mr. J, come clean the toilet!
Clean the toilet? But Mom, I'm right in the middle of filming my Mr. J episode. And besides, cleaning the toilet isn't just boring, it's disgusting. Well, I guess I have a couple of different actions I can take right now. I can run away screaming and complain like I want to, but I know that action will be disrespectful and result in me getting in trouble. My other option is to find a way to make this chore fun. This sounds like a job for... I forgot something. Hold on one sec. I need this. This sounds like a job for Everyday Adventure Man. I take boring things and I make them fun. And for today's boring thing that I make fun, it's going to be... What? Nobody knows? Can you tell me what it's going to be? I need to know what I'm going to do. What? I'm going to clean the what? Clean the toilet? Oh, that is disgusting. Well, somebody has to do it, so it may as well be Everyday Adventure Man. But if we're going to clean the toilet, there are a few things that we're going to have to get. A quest, if you will, that we're going to have to go on to gather the items that we need to clean the toilet. First, we're going to have to recover the magic brush de toilette. You have to do that to go along with it. Legend has it that it's guarded by the brother of an ancient Jedi Master. We should proceed with caution to the Cave of Animals. Let's go. We did it, boys and girls. We made it to the Cave of Animals. Wow, it's a lot bigger than I thought that it would be. Echo! Echo, banana. Cool. All right, we must proceed with caution and watch out for the brother of the powerful Jedi Master. Let's go. And there it is, the magic brush de toilette.
Entered the Cave of Animals you have to retrieve the magic brush de toilette. No doubt.
Master Yo-Yo! So it's true. I had heard rumors that this cave was protected by the brother of a powerful Jedi Master. But I didn't believe them. Until now.
Ooh, powerful in the Force was my brother. Me, not so much. Focus all my attention on training animals, I did.
Okay. Good for you, I guess. So, I guess I'll just be taking the, magic brush de toilette and going. Bye.
Not so fast, young toilet cleaner. Powerful the magic brush de toilette is. Worthy of it, you must prove. Get past my animals. You must.
Well, they don't look so tough. Oh, no, striped monkey, little pig, oh, no, no, they're all coming at me all at once. So many animals. What am I gonna do? No, I have an idea. It's cuddle time. I love you, little girl, and I love you, little, whatever you are. I love you, little rainbow monkey, and I love you, kitty cat. Oh, okay, I don't love you very much, but I love you, cute little fluffy bunny, and I love you, little Camp Rocker Feather Foxy.
Worthy of the magic brush de toilette. You are. Take it and use it. You can. Clean it well before you return it. You must.
Thanks, Master Yo-Yo.
I have a chicken on my shoulder, don't I?
We did it, guys. We entered in to the Cave of Animals, and we retrieved the magic brush de toilette. All right, but our journey isn't over. Now that we have the magic brush de toilette, we must go after the elixir of ick. But the elixir of ick is kept in a place that few have dared venture. The temple of the tree. Let's go. We made it to the entrance of the temple of the tree. But we must be careful, for there are all sorts of dangers that keep us from the elixir of ick. Let's go. Oh no, there's one now. Be very, very careful as it... Oh, snakes. Why did it have to be snakes? That was close. Let's go, but be careful. Our next obstacle is to make it past the chasm of calamity. Don't look down. Oh. We must move across cautiously, taking one step at a time. being sure that we don't... That was a close one. Almost there. Just a few more steps. We made it. Did you hear a clicking noise? Oh no! Trapdoor! I hate trapdoors and the elixir of ick. We found it! Wait a minute. It's probably booby-trapped. We should be cautious. I brought something just in case. Here goes nothing. Ha! I think we did it. Oh no! What's that? Oh no! It's a giant beach ball! What are we gonna do? We gotta run! Come on! I mean, I guess we should run. It's just a beach ball, right? No! We have to run! Come on! Follow me! Oh no! It's a dead end! We're gonna have to jump. On the count of 3. 1, 2, whoa! We did it. And we got away with the magical elixir of ick. Good job, everyone. Now, onto the secret gloves of protection. All right, boys and girls, it's time for us to get the most important item of our quest, the secret gloves of protection. Why are they the most important item of our quest, you ask? Because we have to clean the toilet, and gross things happen in the toilet. Let's go. Let's get the secret gloves of protection. What? Not everything has to be elegant. The only thing we have left to do is to actually clean the toilet. I'm going in. Oh, that's not right. Here we go. The magical elixir of ick. And now, we scrub. We scrub. Ugh. Well, boys and girls, it wasn't an easy job, and it wasn't a pretty job, but we got it done, and we had fun doing it. You know, sometimes life is hard, and it can get messy, but we all have the ability to find the fun in everything we do. Just like Everyday Adventure Man. See you next time. Ew, don't touch those. Bleh. Welcome to Bible Time with Mr. J. Today we've been talking about the effects our actions have, and I want to pick up where we left off in our Bible story last week because we left off on kind of a sad note. See, Adam and Eve had just made a bad choice, and with that bad choice, they allowed sin to enter into the world. Now that action had all sorts of effects, not just on Adam and Eve, but on their descendants as well, which includes me and you. Sin coming into the world now meant that there was going to be sickness and pain and suffering and death. And as bad as all of that sounds, it wasn't even the worst part. The worst part is that it meant separation from God. You see, God is perfect. So perfect that he can't even be around sin. For Adam and Eve, that meant they had to leave the Garden of Eden forever. That they no longer got to walk and talk with God. But do you think that means God stopped loving them because of their sin? Wait, do you think that means that God doesn't love us because of our sin? Absolutely not. God still loved Adam and Eve very much, even though they had sinned. And even though you and I sin, God still loves us very much too. In fact, God made a promise to Adam and Eve in Genesis 3:15. He says this, "I will cause great hostility between you and the woman, and between your offspring and her offspring. He will strike your head, and you shall strike at his heel." That's certainly a weird promise, isn't it? Let's talk about this for a minute. First of all, who is God talking to in this passage? Well, he's talking to the serpent. Now, the serpent is the one in the Garden of Eden who twisted God's words and tricked Eve into eating the fruit. Now, not that Eve was completely without blame here. She could have chosen to not listen to the lies of the serpent, but she didn't. She listened to his lies and she ate the fruit. And she brought the fruit to Adam and he ate the fruit. Now, the serpent was actually Satan. So what God was basically saying here is that one day a descendant of Eve was going to come and defeat the serpent, or Satan, once and for all. Bye-bye. But not without going through some suffering on his own first. He was telling Adam and Eve right then, right there, in the midst of their sin, in the midst of their mistake, that there was hope. Hope that one day he would send a Redeemer who would wipe away all the sins of man and bring us back into a perfect relationship with God. That Redeemer was Jesus. But you know what? There are a lot of things that happened in between when Adam and Eve sinned and when Jesus would come. We're going to talk about all those things in the next several episodes. And some of the stuff we're going to talk about that happened was really good. And some of that stuff that we're going to talk about is going to be really bad. And you know, that's kind of like our lives. Sometimes really good things happen, and sometimes really bad things happen. And it's really important that we understand the promise that God made to Adam and Eve and the effect that that action has for all of us. That if we allow Jesus to be a part of our lives, all of our stories have a happy ending. Wow.
Hello! This is Colonel StuffyPants McSnootyPie, welcoming you to another episode of Multiple Choice Manners. Today we are joined by Larry the Lizard, who has just made himself a delightful plate of apple slices. Now, Mr. J has seen Larry the Lizard's delightful plate of apple slices, and he should very much like to have some. What should he do? In fact, there are several actions Mr. J could take here, each of these actions having a very specific result, not just upon him, but upon Larry the Lizard as well. Let's see what his options are. Mr. J can A, attack Larry with a Nerf gun and grab all the apple slices in the confusion. He can B, lick all the apple slices so nobody else will eat them. He could C, use a magic trick to make the apples disappear from Larry's plate and into his pockets. Or he could D, ask Larry politely if he may please have an apple slice. If you said A, attack Larry with a Nerf gun and grab the apple slices in the confusion, you are wrong. And the result of this action has made Larry sad. If you said B, lick all the apples so nobody else will eat them, you are wrong. And the result of this action has also made Larry sad. If you said C, use a magic trick to make the apples disappear from the plate and into Mr. J's pockets, you are wrong. And the result of this action has made Larry sad. But if you said D, ask Larry politely if he may please have an apple slice.
Oh, Larry, those apple slices look really, really good. May I please have one? Aw, thanks, buddy.
You are correct. And the result of this action has made Larry happy. Boys and girls, it is undeniable that all of our actions have results. And those results don't just affect us, but those around us as well. When you're about to take an action, make sure it's a good one. This has been Colonel StuffyPants McSnooty Pie on multiple choice manners, wishing you good day. Well, I hope you've had a fun time on our episode today, talking about how the things we do affect both ourselves and those around us. You see, everyday adventure man could have taken the action of fussing and complaining and stomping his feet about having to clean the toilet. But the result of that would have been that he still would have had to do it. And he would have had a miserable time in the process. Instead, he chose the action of finding a fun way to get the job done. And while he still had to clean a toilet, he had fun doing it. We learned in multiple choice manners how when somebody has a tasty plate of treats, we have a lot of different actions that we can take if we want one. But each of those actions affect not just us, but others as well. And finally, we talked about how the action Adam and Eve took affected all of us. But even though we've all sinned and messed up, God still loves us. Enough that he sent his only son to earth so that we could again be in a perfect relationship with God the Father. Now, the final effect that we're going to talk about is the effect of coming to the end of another episode. You know how this goes. I'm going to ask you to like the video and to subscribe to my channel, and I'm going to remind you that if you have ideas for things you want to see me do in my next video, that you can go to my website at mrj.fun and submit your ideas. And I'm going to be a little bit sad that our time is over, but excited that we get to see each other again real soon. In the meantime, I hope you have an amazingly blessed week. Mr. J